Welcome to the Billiard Network, the home of global pool on YouTube. Like and follow if you enjoy this. Our match today is Darren Appleton from England versus Albin Ouschan from Austria. Playing 9-ball, a race to 9, alternate break. 3 object balls must go past the head string for a legal break. 3 consecutive fouls by the same player is loss of game. I'm Earl Strickland for the Billiard Network. Albin won the lag, I'm assuming, because he broke first. Now he has a difficult shot on the 1. He's got to play safe. I don't think he's going to try to pocket this ball. He made 2 balls on the break. He's probably, or he can maybe. I think the prudent play is just to bank the ball around the table and draw him under that ball down there. This is kind of dark too. I don't know. He's cutting it, looks like. Yep. That was a good shot. Take that on. Really good shot. And there, a nice response out of the rails. Like I said before, I've mentioned many times, I like the cushions on these tables. I've been informed to say they got brand new felt too, where I was saying that they didn't. They say they do, so brand new felt. That looked like brand new felt right there, the way that drew. But their arenas are much drier than ours in Europe. The tables play drier. Left top on this one, he's going to spin over 2 rails. That was a nice shot with the rest. And I can't see, it's very good on this, that he could take that on. Right bottom, and he'll just draw off the rail, get a little angle on the 6, or get straight in. It doesn't matter the 8's hanging. It didn't matter how he got on the 6, because the 8's just hanging in the pocket. He'll just stop or stun over, whatever he needs to do. Draw over. He could do 1,000 things there, because that ball's sitting right there for a gimme. Now he'll just stop it and stun over with some right, probably. Yep, just a little bit. He'll either draw this to the side rail with left bottom, or he'll stun to the bottom rail, 2 rails. 2 rails, like that, with left, just below center with left on that one. That's the way you guys want to shoot that. Albin Ouschan leads 1-0. Darren Appleton to break, right side, doesn't want to foul the break, right bottom. Ooh, he got kicked right in the corner. The old kick in the corner off the rail. That one's a killer. Always puzzles you how that can happen to you. So ball in hand now. For speaking of pool tables, I just got my pool table. A 1940s anniversary Brunswick. And it was restored by Mark Gregory at Perfect Pockets in Atlanta, Georgia. This table is unbelievable. It might be the best pool table on earth. It's built like a tank. Art Deco design, unbelievable. It is a crazy, great pool table. And then he builds a light that goes with it. It's like, the lighting is like, you've never played on light like the lighting to his displays. He's going to play a combination here and just stop it. Ooh, he chopped that one. Did he get away with it? Yes, he did. And there's what I don't like about pool. Now he's still a hero, and he butchered a ball. So now he's got to clean up his mess. That's all we do in pool, is clean each other's mess up. Jump sticks and mind screwing each other with the slow play. That's all we do to each other. That's one thing I like about placement pool. We eliminate all that stuff. But anyway, it's in the game right now. He's just going to try to kick this ball to the side rail and let the cue ball kind of stick somehow or slide over like that. He kicked that. I can't believe he kicked that like that. He would never do that on me. Oh, Darren. Darren's a great player. Both these guys are good players, or great, whatever you want to call them. I say they're good, great players. They're not really great players, even though he won the world tournament in straight pool and I didn't. I missed the break ball to win the world tournament. I needed 30 balls. I wanted to throw up. I never even tried. But here he is, right, left top, going 2 rails to get on the 3. The one thing that's dismal about this match right here is I really can't see nothing. I don't know if that's the 3 ball or the 5 ball, but I got to start watching him as he shoots these, and then that's the 3, that's the 4, the 5, the 7, 8, okay. I'm starting to learn it with the blurriness. He's just going to stop this one. No, he's got to draw back. That's right. I thought he was shooting the ball down there next because I don't know which ball's which. This is the 4. He's going to put left top and come out and shoot the ball past the 7. That's the right way to play it. Now, if he plays it like that, I mean, plays it another way, then that's his preference. But that's the easiest way to get out here. Left top, come straight out. I've shot all these shots way more times than these guys. And if you try, a lot of times if you try something outside of what the pattern's telling you, you can make mistakes. He's going to follow this or draw. He's going to draw over or follow. Draw over. And there you go again. Here's Poole. What a wonderful game. He's apologizing. What for? Well, this ain't tennis. And I don't believe that tennis apology anyway. Matter of fact, I don't believe any apology in sports. It ain't even necessary. But he's going to play safe here probably somehow. He's going to roll it slow and put him behind the 8. No? Bank it straight down the table and put him behind the 6. Good shot there. After the luck. He's got a kick underneath the 8 ball, hit the side rail just past the side, because he can't hit it any other way. Unless he kicks to his right, the side rail, goes into the other side rail on the right, and then hits it. Or he can kick 1 rail straight at it with spin. He's going to kick underneath the 8, just past the side. And what's difficult about this kick shot is he has to hold the cue ball. He can't just roll it. There's no roll in this, really. You got to hit the middle of the ball and hold it. It's called holding the ball a little bit. If he rolled it from there, he goes straight in the side. See where he's putting his stick? But he's going to have to hit on the middle of the ball and just pop it. That'll alter the cue ball and hold it past the side. This is not an easy kick, I'll promise you. Very good shot. Wow, he hit that good. You see how he held that ball just a little? So you amateur players and weekend players out there, take note on that kick shot because that one's a valuable one to learn. But you got to hold that ball a little, not just roll it. If you roll it, it'll whiffle off in the side pocket. It wouldn't have went past the side. Here again, this guy's got a rabbit's foot in his pocket or something. He's going to draw over just a little with left bottom. He did on that. He's going to roll this in with left top, or he'll draw out. These guys don't like rolling nothing. He'll stun out like that. And that's why he's missing, because he's shooting every shot wrong, kind of. Or he's scared, might be scared. Left top, just roll it in real slow. Or he'll go back and forth real hard. Just left top, roll it in real slow. I got to call 2 or 3 different ways. If I call just one way, you'll say I'm an idiot all the time. He'll just draw back with some spin, because I think he's pretty straight. He'll put a little right on it, or draw back and go all the way back over. That's the beauty of these cushions. You see that right there? There's a lot of cushions you don't try that on, but you have to hit it harder. He'll just roll this in with no spin. These shots you don't want much spin on when you're against the rail like that. That was a simple mistake by Ouschan. 1-1, Ouschan breaking, right side, right bottom. Going to draw the ball to the side rail. Actually, he hit those a little more than he put that little draw move on it, that little half kind of draw where they're trying to hit it just a certain speed. He could roll out to a jump shot here, but I don't think that's the play. He's going to roll out snookered. Looks like he's going to bump the 8 behind the 9 and try some kind of He's going to roll out where he can just barely see the edge of the 1 using the 8. See how he used another ball to do that? That's a good way to do that. So I've mentioned that before to everyone, so that's a good way to roll out. Always use another ball to use your gauge on. That'll help you get where you want to roll out on the rollout sometimes, especially when you're trying to jump one maybe. He's going to cross this ball somehow. He may give this shot back because it's kind of tricky. He would have to put inside on it. He's going to put it right on it and cross it somehow. Oh, he actually could make the ball. Wow. I didn't know he could make it, but I'll tell you, he left himself in no man's land for this one, though. That still wasn't a bad rollout, even though he pocketed the ball. He can't get position on this ball. He could, I mean, 1 out of a billion shots. He'd have to jack up, fire it in with top, muscle through the 8, get to the bottom rail somehow, or come off the 8 somehow, and get shape on the 3. I don't see that happen. He's crossing it real slow somehow. Or, wow, the ball was dead. Look at that. I didn't even see that coming. That was a good shot. It was like a straight pull shot. I've been playing a lot of straight pull since I got my table. I love straight pull. And it's just you can't compete in it, though, because one guy shoots and one guy sits. If there was some way to play straight pull where we could both play and engage, that's the only problem with straight pull is you wait forever. The guy mind screws you with an 80-ball run. He takes an hour and a half to run 80 balls, which is ridiculous. Actually, he's on the ball. I didn't even know he got on the ball. I thought the 3 ball was on the other side. Jesus, this is bad, the lighting or whatever this blur is. I don't know what it's kind of crazy. I can't tell where the balls are. He's going to draw this one and use the rails to right. Good shot there. He must be a little scared today because he's missed a couple of easy shots. And he's jerking it. But I watched him play before. He doesn't hit the pocket all the time. He hits the rail a lot. I know some tables that would chew him up, tagging rails, I'll tell you that. We need to play a game that picks at everybody's weaknesses, and we don't have it yet. This is all luck. It's just, breaking and missing and jumping and kicking, and it's wow. He's going to go in a little bit of no man's land here. I'll tell you that. This still ain't a hard shot. He'll just make it, go back and forth and cut the 7 in and go 3 rails and run out if he makes this ball. Or he'll go back and forth and land over here and make it down in the corner. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think he's going to go back and forth and land over there where he is, and then he's going to go 3 rails because I've shot this shot before. It's just, you have to hit it super hard to go get back and shoot it in the corner, I'll tell you that. But he should make this shot. He's not even that old. Wow, he did do it. Only on these cushions, I'll tell you that. Look at that, barely. You couldn't do that on another cushion, I'll guarantee you. I do like these cushions. I still don't know that was the prudent play. And it wasn't, because I think it might be a scratch. It looks like he can just barely get the point to me with some inside. He'll put a lot of inside on this, on the middle of the ball. Or he might drag it with low first, with inside, and cut it, and it'll hit the point. Efren's a genius at this shot. He's one of the best players I've ever seen with this shot. Or he's banking it. It looks like he's banking it. Yep. He's really playing kind of scared so far, because he's had good opportunities, and he's butchering everything he's getting. But he played that wrong. He should just cut it in and went back and forth and cut the 7 in and went 3 rails. He tried to be too much of a hero there. See him look at the other pocket? Because he doesn't want to shoot it in that one. Every player does that on this shot. Because the other pocket's bigger. He knows he can hit the rail and get it in. I would just look straight at this one and make it. This is not down. This is one of my favorite shots. Left bottom, and just cinch it. It's like that. It's a great shot. Every good or great player hits that shot well. Appleton makes a lot of good quality shots. There's no doubt about it. He's really a good shooter, but he still don't have the power that I got. I'll tell you that. Never learned to close bridge, and that's one of his little bit of his flaw. Straight top on this, just roll it in. Close bridge. I still say pool is a close bridge game if you want to get to the highest level. He's breaking from the right side, leading 2-1 off a couple mistakes off Albin Ouschan. Right bottom, drawn to the side rail. Doesn't want to foul the break. He tried to weasel the one in. He got the corner ball. He fouled the break. There you go. This is the most ridiculous thing I ever seen in my life. Why would you want to, if you wanted to put this on national television and show the guy fouling the break every time, that would be ridiculous. Just make them get out there in the middle and break the balls. Forget about it. This is, there's too many flaws in our game. That's what's wrong. And people don't have the attention span to watch all these flaws. He'll just hit this with a little right bottom and kill it right there. Boy, he hit that ball really, really bad. See, that's what I was talking about. If the table's real dry or even if it's heated, you can just shoot footballs in the pockets. And you got to get it where it's not like that. You got to heat the table. I like these cushions. You got to get really hard cushions like they got right here. And like I got on my table, the New Brunswick Super Speed are really hard. These cushions I got on my table are just unbelievable. And then once you get the cushions really hard and fast like this, see how that ball bounced off the rail? There's so many tables that won't bounce that ball off the rail. It won't even bounce off of it. And then when you heat these hard cushions, it'll balance it just right. They'll slow down a little bit, but it won't get too slow to where you can't move the cue ball around the table. And then you won't get the boings and the skids and all that stuff. And look how good he hit that ball. Just, you can really, really judge speed of your shot on these cushions better than slower ones, that's for sure. But at the same time, like I said, if you put a bunch of people around this table, you don't know what's going to happen then. Pool's a very scientific game, and it's never been explored exactly. But he's got a funny shot here. He's got to deal with the 9. If he puts a lot of right on it, he might miss it. But he might hit it too. I would just go ahead and just kind of draw into the 9. No, that's right. He can't because the 5's over there. He needs to miss it, the bank across the table to get the 5. And he hit it. Look at that. He's coming up with a lot of little mistakes. He hit it just enough, just like I said. He'll just he'll bank the 5 to the middle and send the cue ball behind the 8. Real slow, kind of. Good shot. Very good. Did you hate it when the guy beats you to your shot? He does that a lot. I've commentated him before. Every time he plays safe or something, he wants to look at the shot before you do. I know guys that want to fight you for that. Used to. But anyway, another little bit of the luck that he made a mistake and there's no penalty. He's going to have to kick at this ball. He can see the edge, but I don't know what good it's going to do him unless he tries the luck one. That's about all. He could just fling at it and hit them both and hope one flies in the hole somewhere. But the 5 might bank one rail in the corner side, bank it goes to the left. That's what he's looking at. He can barely see it, I think. And he can hit it hard and thin it. It might bank the... I don't know if that's the 5 ball or the 4 ball. So your guess is as good as mine now. I think it's the 4, actually. You put some draw on it, cut it, jack up, and hit it hard. You might make the 5. The 6 might go. The 6 can't go 3 rails. It's going to hit it hard. Unless he can see it to make it in the corner, I can't tell. God almighty, he could see the ball. That's how dismal this filming is that I can't even, there's no way. Of course, this is a one-angle camera, and they're filming, and they can't see it, literally. And I had no idea you could see the whole ball. It didn't look like it, did it? I guarantee you, when you view it, you'll say he couldn't see the ball, not that much of it. He's going to put a lot of right bottom and try to draw back. He'll sense this, I think. But it may come all the way on the other side with these rails. Boy, he butchered that. He hit that ball terrible when it went in. That pocket down there is like a bushel basket. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is too easy. Do you think this is hard? You can hit a ball that poorly and go in. No way. Well, he's got a shot. All he's got to do is just roll it in with right top. He's a genius with these bridges. I suck with them. But these English guys are so good with them from playing snooker and stuff. Look at there. He fired in and went around the table. He's going to land on the 50, though. Right on the 50-yard line. Wow, look at that. That's something you rarely see right there. Both balls are dissecting the middle of the table. Right on the diamond almost. The 9 and the cue ball. This shot's been missed by everyone, I'll tell you that. He's going to hit it with left bottom, a lot of left bottom. He won't roll this ball because it's harder to make rolling it. He'll just cinch it. Good shot. That's 3-1 Appleton leads off the Albin Ouschan mistakes. He's going to put a lot of right on this, breaking from the... Oh, he broke them head on. Look at this. Here's a guy, finally a guy that's brave enough to break the balls. Jesus. He didn't get much of a shot. I think, of course, I could never tell with this camera angle for sure. I can barely see the ball on the table down there. I don't know if it's an inch off or a quarter inch or frozen. If it's off the rail a little bit, he could cut it in, I think, and go up and down. But the 9 ball's flagging him. 9 ball looks like a beach ball right now. And anyway, going back to that table I got from the 40s, Art Deco design. Looks like something like a spaceship would have in it, you know. If there was ever a pool table in a spaceship, that's what they would have this table. It is a sweet looking table, and it plays, believe me, it plays really well. But to be as old as it is, but Mark Gregory does an unbelievable job. So if you guys need a table restored, and if you can find one of these wow, there's another example of a creepy big pocket. Wow, they need to get the pockets right on these tables. But this table, the anniversary, you need to find one of those if you can find them. But he's got an easy way out again. There you go, that's pulled. I want to take this out of pull, this getting out of trouble when you crap on yourself. So get you a anniversary. They're going fast, though. There are probably not many of them around still. But find one, send it to Mark, have it restored. It's the greatest pool table on earth, I guarantee you. Never seen one like it. Never played on them. I played on them years ago when I was on the road, when I was younger, back in the 70s. And I never thought much of them. Of course, they always played well. But I always thought the Gold Crown 3 was the ultimate table, but this table is right there with it or better, for sure. But Appleton's got another tough shot to kick. He wants to kick 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 rails and hit it. But he's going to go straight. I still say that the 3-railer, 4-railer was the best way to hit it. Underneath maybe too. Its table's fast enough. He's going to try to whiffle the ball and come underneath it, like that. That shot was never going to work on these rails. Can't believe he went for that one. He was supposed to go for the deep, the knife one, just past the 7, 3 rails to the side rail on the left, and then underneath it. But he thought he might not get a rail with the ball maybe that way. Here, he'll just draw straight back. Play the 6 and buy the 9. Now he'll just roll forward a little bit, real slow. He's stunned it actually just a little bit. These guys play, he stands weird, tell you that. Straight top on this, real slow. His stance probably is causing a lot of his mistakes. Left top. If he played me, I would wear him out. If he played me, if we get on a straight pull table, we're playing straight pull, he's on one table and I'm on the other one, and ever who has the high run wins, and you got to play by a shot clock, I'd kill him. They'd need a doctor for him probably, standing like that. I never noticed a lot of pool players' stance, but his is different, I tell you, for a good player. There's another mistake by Appleton. They're making a lot of little mistakes with the break. Another mistake on his break, I mean. He'll just draw off a little bit. The 4's right there. A little bit of left bottom on that. Let's see, the 6 ball's down there. He'll put right bottom and stun off the rail. Like that. It's actually the 5 ball. And he'll stop right there. The 6 is right there. It's giving him some easy outs the last couple of racks. Ball in hand. This is another area where these guys think they're good. Stun this and bounce off. They're only running 3 and 4 balls to win a game. If he had to run 15 balls every time he shot, or run 100 balls every time he shot to beat me, you better think about that. You better be an athlete. Bottom English should just stop. Or he stunned it. You don't know what these guys are going to do. Right bottom, 3-3. A couple of little mistakes from Appleton. Got him back 3-3. Right bottom. Or he's going to hit it head on. That's the way you should have to break right there, period. They should have a speed gun on the break. If you don't reach 20 miles an hour, then it's a foul or something. Or, 25 miles. It's hard to reach 25, I'll tell you that. I'd be surprised at the people that can't. That are good players. I can't. I'm one of them. I used to, but I can't anymore. He'll thin this, come down by the 7. Real slow. And, he's going to bounce to the 6. I don't know why he hit that so hard. He hit that. I thought he could have hit that easy and just landed by the 7 down here on the bottom rail. Been all right. He's overamping a little, like Ouschan. He looks like to me. That's what I call it. He's like nervously overamping on shots. So something he's done in the last 24 hours is affecting him, whether it was food, booze, or something. All right, he's going to roll this. He's going to thin it and come over by the 6 with right, I think, or he's trying to make it. And try to make it and play safe at the same time. He likes shooting that shot. I know he shoots it. I've seen him shoot it before. I think he would have been better off to just go ahead and try to play safe. He could have thinned that real slow and just came right behind the 6 and used the 2 as collateral too. But straight pull's a great game. Straight pull's the greatest practice game on earth. If you can play it. It's because of rolling behind with spin. He's trying to play shots that aren't there. Albin is right now. But he got a little lucky there because he lost his cue ball. He was trying to use the 3 ball, I think, more than anything, it seemed like. He actually landed just right, I think. Or he didn't. No, he can see it. See, that's another bad safety. He's just going to try to hit it and bank it around the table. No, he's going to hit the side of it. I didn't see. Wow, and he scratched. Maybe that's the only side he could see. I've never seen him make mistakes on me like this. Every time I play him, he gets lucky. No, he's a good player. He's just having bad luck right now. And here you go again, ball in hand. Everybody wants to start out with ball in hand. That's the way these guys, they think they're good. Let me start you out where I want you to start from. Jacked up on the rail somewhere with a tough shot and you got to spin it. Especially one of those black cues. But anyway, he's going to stun this off the rail. The 5 ball is right there. Give you a real tough shot to start with. Give you a saliva test to start with instead of a easy shot every time. Look at there. He missed that ball. He shot it dead into the bottom rail. He's going to kill it or stun to the rail. He almost missed. I'll give him that one. That one's okay, but he scrubs a lot of pocket, I'll tell you that. This guy. I saw him in the Moscone Cup hit some balls that should have never went in. He'll roll around the 9 and shoot the 9 in the same pocket. Yeah. I'll put bottom on this. Just stop, or you'll stun it to the bottom row. Stop. 4-3. Appleton breaking. He wants to make sure and not foul the break. And he did it again, I think. Yeah. He sure did. No, he made 2 and got, okay, that's a legal break. Well, he's just a hair from doing it, I'll tell you that. If the 9 is just right, he could kick and play the 9 on the side. But I don't know if it's sitting right. He's going to have to play some kind of safe, and it's not easy, I can tell you that, this safety. He's just got to try to use the 9, looks like, to play the safety. Just draw it, or he'll roll it with left, like that, kill the ball, and use the 9. Beautiful shot. He played that nicely. You guys need to take note on that safety, because that one comes up a little bit right there. And nicely played. He'll just jump this one, though. He's too scared to kick at it. That's good. The jump cue's the luckiest shot in the world. The stick. Even when you miss it, you get safe. Ever seen that one? He could jump this with his playing cue, and he wouldn't get safe. Why is he jumping it with that? Oh, it must be the break stick or something. Or they take the jump cue away? No, there it is. Oh, he's got it.
Table 15, Xavier Linares Garcia, Alex De Vires. On table number 20.
It probably won't stop. It'll probably go forward, the cue ball. See, they can't back them up. Now look at this right here. Look at this. Oh, he barely got a shot. He deserves something. He almost got buried, it's like I said. What a cue. You allow that thing in a gimmick. He's got a kick at the ball. He can't hit it. No, okay, he's looking where he's going to play safe. He's going to put this a lot of right on it, cut the ball into the 5, and hit it too hard. And he's butchered that. Now he's got an easy safety on him. Looks like maybe. It'll be tricky.
Number 18,
But what a play! That jump stick. What a cue! He beat me out of $30,000 in the world tournament with that stinking cue. That Appleton. So I haven't forgotten that. I played a brilliant shot to get out of a safety. Left him safe, snookered, and he took that jump cue and jumped it in. We would have won that tournament, I think, if it weren't for the little quirky things that he did during the match. But they played well. I'm not going to dispute that. But that jump cue, oh, that thing is a menace. And it's worked on him right there. But anyway, He's got a tough safety. He's got to try to thin it real slow. This shot's tricky because as fast as these rails, that's what he's thinking about, is how fast these rails are. Looks like he's going to try to knock it under the 4 and let the cue ball creep down like that. A 5, I mean. That was a good shot. That was the right way to play that. And he created that himself. I didn't see that shot. And it was a little bit of luck there too, but that was an aggressive way of playing a safety, coming up with something else instead of just trying to thin it and come behind the ball. That was harder because these rails are a little bit fast. He can't go the other way. The 6 has got him a little bit. This is a hard kick. You can hit the point real easy on this. It's amazing. Kick with no spin. He scratched again. Wow. And then let me remind you about the scratch in the corner too. If you hit rail first, that ball's sitting just past the side. It's a dead scratch in the corner. I've scratched on that many times. I should have called that too, the scratch. But I hit the point all the time. And it's amazing. It's like 1/8 of an inch there. It ain't even much at all. It ain't even that, I don't think. The ball hits it. It's crazy. Here's another ball in hand for Albin. Ball in, it's all he gets is ball in hand. He's going to stun down for the 4. Now that's a shot. In straight pull, you've got to have that shot to play great straight pull, the stun shot. So everybody needs to learn that shot. He's going to draw back with his 5 on the side. He'll put right bottom and draw down to the bottom rail. He'll stay against the rail, I think, down there. And now he'll put left top, just come out and shoot the 8 in our left corner right here. He'll put a little bit of left on it, and it'll just spin off the rail. Yeah, he's overhit that. I like these cushions, though. I like the fact that I don't have to hit too hard. He'll just roll this in with straight ball or right top and go past the side. Straight ball. These need heat to slow them down a little. He'll stun this to the bottom rail. If this table was in Florida, you couldn't stop the cue ball. It'll be going like a pinball. Boing, bing, boing, bing, boing. 5-3. But in Europe, they stay calmer. Right side, right bottom. Oh, he's breaking it. Oh, he went back to that. I was right. He went back to the hard cut break. Well, he's realized that he can't powder puff them and get those little rolls off he wants to hit them with a certain speed. He's going to play safe right away. He's going to bank the 2 behind the 4 and the 9 and put him behind the 6. He didn't get him. Appleton's got a little bit of a window. He'll roll this with right top real slow, bank the 2 off, and the cue ball will go behind the 4, 9, 7. Real slow. Oops, that's no good. He left them to jump. You see how fast these rails are, that ball got all the way to the side pocket. He was surprised, I think. This is where you just can't beat that cue. I mean, you can only play one shot. He'll just jump it in, it'll go, he may draw this one a little, yeah, because he's closer to it. Is the reason he got some draw on that one. He's far away, they can't stop it. It'll go anywhere. But he landed okay. He's got a little bit of a funny cut for the corner. He'll cut the ball down here in our left corner. And he'll draw to the side rail, and then that'll leave him a straight-in shot on the pink. Unless he's scared of this shot. And he might shoot it in the other corner. Players have preferences, they have preference on some shots where it just scares them, the other shot. Yeah, he's going to roll underneath the 4 down here. He's going to get underneath it and go back. That's a good shot. That's not a bad shot. That probably was the right shot because I can't tell how much angle. They don't pan in on this match. They're not panning in, as you noticed. There's just one angle camera, so I can't always tell. He'll follow down off the side rail like that. That was a good night. That was a nice shot. He feels a little more calm now. He's playing calmer than he was earlier because everything's went his way now. Everything's all right. He stands like weird. His legs are too straight. That's causing him to miss a lot. He'll stop this one. There's one thing he does good that I like. He's got his chin like I do. He's got his chin away from the cue. 6-3, Ouschan leads. Appleton from the left side, cut break, left bottom, trying to get the one in, and ooh, he almost scratched. But he's all right. He's got his shot. It's a difficult shot, kind of. Three's over there. He's got to cut it in the corner, real slow. He'll probably play safer. Or he can cut it in either corner, but if he cuts it in the right corner on our right, looking, he'll go under the 4. But it's hard to stop the cue ball, I think. He can cut it in our corner on the left and whiffle all around the table somehow. He's going to do the one I said, or he's playing safe. He may bank it and put it under the 4 like that. That's the shot. It was the right shot all day long. Because that cut for that corner was not going to land him on a 3. It would go all the way down table. All right, here, Ouschan's faced with a kick finally instead of a jump. The way things have been going for him, I predict that he'll probably not leave him a shot. He's going to kick 1 rail or 2 rails. Speed on this shot is everything to getting the safety. You're trying to figure out what speed to hit a shot like this, and there it is. The guy gets every roll. Now, placement pull, he ain't going to be this. All this stuff here is going to go out the window. All his luck. If he thinks he played well to win this match, he better think again. He's just, things went his way. And he's made a lot of mistakes. And Appleton's played a bizarre match. He's scratched 4 or 5 times. Wish he'd do that when he plays me. No, he kicked the ball last time I played him. He had me 5-0. I went ahead 6-5, played like crazy to get. I mean, I played out of my mind to get back 6-5. Alternate break. He breaks, the cue ball scratching, the ball intercepts it, he runs out. Then I break. I can't make the ball. I play a good safe. He kicks it in 2 rails and runs out. And he played great on me. He didn't play like this. He's going to try to kick this ball in with right top. He called it just a little bit. Now watch the roll he gets. There you go. Look at that. Straight in where he ain't got to do nothing but go 2 rails and land right on the 3 ball there. This is his shot every time. Ball in hand and a gimme. So this is what you got to stop. You got to make the player make a worthy shot every time. You understand? A worthy out. You know, it's just the way it's got to be. He'll put right top on this and go 2 rails like that a little bit. He might not have put anything on it because these rails are kind of real responsive. I mean, he didn't need any. He'll put a little bit of left on this and just stun it over like for that 4 right there. Just touch it over like that. Well, he's overhit that a little bit. See, he's still like, he's been overamping the whole match, but everything went his way. A little bit. He's going to try to draw and hit the rail, or just, he's landing in a really precarious. He might try to go between them or spin in between the rail and the pocket between the 9 or just run into the 5. I couldn't tell he could do that. Like I said before, you really can't tell exactly what the player is going to do on this with this filming. He's going to put right bottom and stun at 2 rails. There was a slight draw-like, stun-like shot there. All these shots have a little different facets about them. He'll stun this one a little or draw back. He'll put a little bit of right on this, not much, and just roll it. You don't want to draw this or stun it. Just roll that. 7-3, a commanding lead now, looks like. I don't know if he's going to cut him with right and go to the rail or hit him head on. He's going with that hard cut. And he's getting some good breaks off of it because they're landing just right for him. He'll cut this in the side pocket with a little bit of left top. And that'll check the cue ball. And that'll make it go around the 3 down there. Or he'll draw it with inside. Or he'll put right and go 3 rails. That's what he's doing. Put right. No, he put the inside on it, like I said, and went 2 rails.
Players, table number 5, Eric Chen.
Like I said before, I could never tell how much angle he's got. I can on these when they're up and down the table, when he's shooting sideways. And I can't always tell for sure. And you can't either. Straight top and bounce off the rail for the 4. And I still don't know if I'm any good at this. That's the truth. And I'm never going to say that I'm great at this. I'm all right, maybe. And I'll get better as I go. But maybe one day they'll film a little better where I can see. Draw back on this one or stun forward, either one. Draw back. He'll stun back and play the 6 on our right corner. Yeah. And everything's a guess. You just don't know how much angle they got at all. He's just going to stun out and play the 8 straight in the corner. Probably roll up, play the 9 in the side, or draw back. Depends on how he gets on the 8. Stun off. A little bit of left. He'll draw back, I think, or draw over with right. He'll put right and, no, draw back. So you just can't tell. You know, he'll just stop. 8-3. Appleton breaking, left side. He needs a miracle. Definitely needs to hold serve here. Usually when you get in this position, he's fouled the break, so that's over. Wait a minute, he made 3 balls. That's crazy. He made 3 balls. That is the luckiest break I've ever seen in my life. Oh, you don't get any luckier than that. He fouled the break, but he got 3 in, so he didn't foul the break. He'll just roll this in with some left or straight top, either one. Yeah, he put some left on it, come around and played a 3 in the side. He'll draw over and play the 4 on our right with right bottom. Or he'll roll it. He rolled down, I couldn't tell. He was straight in. It looked like he had an angle. Now he'll just roll this in and play the 5 on our right. Or he's got an angle and he'll stun it. He stunned that just a little. Guess he had 2 less angle. He'll draw back and play the 6 where he is in the side. Stun over, play the 6 in the side. That stun shot, when I'm playing straight pull lately. He'll just stun that. See, he stunned that ball. Just below center, just on the middle, and pop them. Right bottom on this. Since I've been playing straight pull, I realize how important that shot is. Since I started back playing it. Albin Ouschan, right side. I don't know if he's cutting. Yeah, he went for the little cut. And he got a ball in, but he doesn't have a... he has a bank, but he'll probably play safe. He's got an easy safety. Just then the ball come around and bury him behind 3 balls there. He's doing something else. He's going down table, behind those down there. He likes that better. speedy table. It almost got out. This is like the shot I left Appleton in Vegas, and he kicked it in and cut it. He kicked 2 rails and cut it in the side. That shot. That's how lucky. I want to see if he makes it on this guy. And then the balls were tied up down table. The object balls were tied up, the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and all that. When he kicked it, he cut it in, and it went around the table and broke the balls up and left him straight in. That's how I lost. Being down 5-0. And I never did anything like that in the whole match. Did nothing but make great shots. Amazing. But this is the way you want to play. This is what you want. Luck. So you can get beat by anybody. Not just anybody could beat me playing straight pool, though. I'll tell you that. Especially if we played by a clock. I think we should play 4-inch pockets of straight pool, heat the table, jack the pockets up, and you got 15 seconds to shoot. I'd love to do that. I'd love to see them guys change colors, grow gills and all that crap. Get ruffled and flustered and baffled and just faint, all that stuff. Of course, I'll do the same thing at times, but I think most of the time I'll be shooting you full of holes is what I'll be doing. Because I can play some straight pool, and I can play it quick and accurate. And that's what we should be playing somehow. There's got to be a way to promote straight pool where it can be watched on television because it's the best game. It's got all the shots. You got to have a great cue ball. You got to have a lot of power. You got to have a lot of finesse. You got to know what the cue ball is going to do when it hits the stack, which is a very talented part of the game. Knowing what the cue ball is going to do after it hits the rack is probably the most talented part of the game. And I've studied it. I still don't know all the break shots and what they're going to do. I know what they'll do most of the time, some of them. But there's so much to learn, and I ain't got time. Can't even live long enough to learn the game. That's how great it is. I don't know if he can pocket this ball or not. If he can, he could be back in the saddle a little bit, and he did. That's that shot a while ago I was talking about. Efren's great at. He hit it good. Man, he hit that good. You want to hit that shot with inside, and that's what keeps it from scratching. Amateurs out there watching that. And stun off the rail for this one. That's no good. What's he looking at? Wow, that was a bad spot to land. He's got to jack up, hit this with middle, pop it pretty good to get back. This shot can be easily missed. Ain't that amazing? This guy made so many great shots on me. He made a shot on me in Gibraltar I wanted to throw up. He was frozen on the ball, and the ball was in the middle of the table when he made it, and then he did that on that guy. He plays different against me, I'll tell you that. I think it's a younger guy scares the older guy. Is that what it is? Well, we can play a game where that doesn't, that'll go away. There's got to be another. 9 ball's a broken game. All these games. 10 ball, 9 ball, they're broken. We need to create a new way of playing, really, that picks at these guys' weaknesses. These guys are not that good. They're just lucky. Jump sticks and side breaks and illegal breaks and getting lucky. And let's make it where every time you miss, it costs you something. All right, he's going to stun this and go around the 7 somehow, or go straight up and down the table. He didn't hit that shot, right? He's going to get away with it. Look at that. That rail saved him. Got far enough to where he can cut it in. I think I know where my cue ball is going more than he does, it seems like. Put a little bit of left and just cut it in and roll it. He'll put left top and just roll it in. Land it on the rail. Straight in and pop it. Stun it. Good shot. Well, he played all right, but he got good rolls. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to the Billiard Network for more great pool action from around the world. I'm Earl Strickland saying goodbye.